So, yeah. How are science and technology related? So, what do you guys think the answer is? Huh? Yeah, you guys are absolutely correct. But I got to get my... Yeah, so C is the correct answer. What seems to be the problem here? So C is correct. All right. Oh, I can't put my face there because then I can't move to the next one. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. How does earth science overlap with life sciences? What do you guys think the answer is? Yes. Did you say B? Yep. B. Earth science involves the study of systems that may include living organisms. Go ahead and grab one of those worksheets. We're going over it right now. Question number 3. It says, what are the building blocks of all matter? What do you guys think that one is? Raise your hand. Or just blurt it out. Yeah. Yeah, it's B, atoms. Atoms are the building blocks of all matter. Now, if you take graduate level physics, they're going to tell you, no, that's not necessarily true. But in high school, they are. All right, let's move on to the next one. Question number 4, it says, what happens when the data in an investigation do not support the original hypothesis? C, the hypothesis will be revised. It doesn't mean that we haven't learned anything or we haven't achieved anything. If I have an idea and I test that idea and the idea is wrong, I've still learned that the idea is wrong. So you just keep trying until you discover the truth, until you discover science, okay? Although it is pretty nice when your idea is correct. Question number 5, it says, which of the following statements is true about scientific theories? B, that's correct. Man, you guys are going to do great on this test. Scientific theories are never proven. Okay? Let's go on to question number 6. It says, why are scientific models important?
B.
Are you guys looking these up off the internet, or is this just from reading the book?
I think it's common knowledge.
You think it's common knowledge? Well, you guys are doing great. Question number 7. It says, which of the following is an example of a safe laboratory procedure? Eating and drinking in the lab? No. Which one? Touching hot objects? I think some of these answers are fairly easy too, right?
A.
Yeah, it's definitely A, right? Testing an odor by inhaling it? No, never smell anything. All right, question number 8. Uh-oh, got to do a little math. It says, which of the following conversions would you use to change 18 kilometers to meters? So you got to remember, which one goes on the bottom, meters or kilometers? We're canceling the kilometers to meters. So meters has to be on top and kilometers has to be on the bottom. So that means that these two are out. Now, which one is an accurate equivalency? In other words, what equals what? How many back up. How many meters are in a kilometer? 100 or 1,000? Kilo stands for 1,000, so it's A. Okay, kilo means 1,000. Kilo means 1,000. Number 9, it says there are 1,660 megawatts of generated wind-generated electricity produced globally every year? What is the equivalent amount? What does mega mean? Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember what mega means? Yeah, it means 1 million. So then I just got to take that and multiply it by 1 million. So which one is it? Well, see, this isn't that easy because I don't see 1660 followed by 6 zeros. So we got to do a little more digging around to get the right answer. What does kilo mean? It means 1,000. So we're going to plug that in too. Kilo means so we might actually have to do a little bit of math on that. Well, the thing that I have to know is that if I say 16, this is mega, so this is 1660, and then I've got to follow it with 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I put a comma here, and a comma here. Now, I think it's B because kilo means 1,000, which is 10 to the third, which means I have to follow this number with 3 zeros. So if I go 1, comma 6, 6, 0, comma 0, 0, 0, that's this number right here, isn't it? Then the kilo means I add 3 more zeros. So that's how I get that answer. See that? Question number 10. Which one is it? It says, which of the following clocks offers the most precision? Measures time to the nearest hour, measures time to the nearest minute, measures time to the nearest second, or measures time to the nearest tenth of a second. Which one is the most precise? D, right? It's the smallest increment. All right, so now this one is a little more complicated. This one we're asked to find we're going to have to actually do some math on this one. So we need to convert to Kelvin. So first thing, what's the relationship between Celsius and Fahrenheit? Do you guys remember? Celsius is equal to 5/9 times the degrees Fahrenheit minus 32. And then we also have that relationship of Kelvin is equal to whatever the temperature is Celsius plus what? Who remembers that formula? 273, right? All right, so let's crank through this quickly. So this is 5 times 9. And then I've got 60 minus 32. So the Celsius is 5 divided by 9 times 8 plus 32 is 40. So this is 28. Right? Is that right? 60 minus 32. Yep, that's 28. So now I got to multiply 28 by 5 and then see what that is as a decimal. So I'm just going to plug this in my calculator. So I'm going to say 5 divided by 9. I got to put it in parentheses. Times, I'm just going to plug in 60 minus 32, close the parentheses. And I get 15.5 repeating. Okay. So this is approximately 15.5, repeating. So I'm going to put, I'm just going to say 15.6. So if I say 15.6 plus 273, what's my closest answer? 289, right? Does that make sense? All right, question number 12. It says, which type of graph is used to show how a part of something relates to the whole? A, circle graph, right? The bigger the slice, you see how much it relates to the whole, right? Remember that from your reading? Good. Question number 13. How do scientists who speak different language make their data understandable to each other? B, they all use the SI system, right? Good job. You guys are doing great. 14. Why are peer reviews so important? Scientists receive questions and criticisms. We called that feedback yesterday. Yeah, the data's checked for accuracy, and scientists receive comments and suggestions. Yeah, it's D, all of the above, right? Good job. You guys are going to ace this test on Monday. Question number 15. If a relationship between a manipulated variable and the responding variable is direct proportion, what will the line graph of this relationship look like? I said it about 3 times yesterday. Huh? A, straight line, right? Man, you guys are cooking with gas. All right. Completion. We got to complete these. What word goes in here? A measurement must include a number and a... You guys remember? Unit. Very good. Excellent. An experiment in which only one variable, the manipulated variable, is changed at a time is called... When we only change one variable, what do we call that? A controlled experiment. So we do that a lot. I have an idea. I think if I study more, that my test scores will go up higher. How do I test that theory? I study more. See if I get a better grade. Okay. The two main areas of physical science are physics and... What are the 2 units of your textbook? Physics and... The name of the class is ICP, Physics and Chemistry. All right. It's early in the morning. Friday, first week of school. I get it. All right. Question number 4, or statement, I should say. In an experiment, if doubling the manipulated variable results in doubling the responding variable, what type of relationship is that? It's a constant multiplier, but we would call that a direct variation. Or direct proportion, I should say. And then question number 5, the 3 values that are listed there have the same number of what? Significant figures or sig figs? Can you guys tell me how many significant figures there are? 5. Okay. We are almost done, children. Yeah, you didn't get it? That's okay. This is posted in Canvas, so if I go too fast, you can access it through Canvas. It's kind of hard to see the green letters in the back, isn't it? I can fix that later. Let's move on to the next thing. So this next one is going to be kind of weird because I have to explain how technology and science are related. We're almost repeating. some stuff, but I'll fill it in. Science is a system of knowledge, while technology is I see it, I know it. I'll make it where you can see it better in a second. Application of the knowledge. So science is a system of knowledge, while technology is a practical application of the knowledge. So I know electricity exists. I know that electrons move and all that good stuff. But that doesn't do anything for me. The technology is I can feed that electricity through a light bulb. I can see. I could do work at night. Stuff like that. Okay? Question number 2. This is a real short answer. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it is. It says, what type of graph is best used to compare levels of lead contamination in 6 water wells? What would you guys pick? What type of graph? Absolutely. It's a bar graph. Man, you guys are really doing great, man. Proud of you guys. All right. It says, what is the relationship between two variables if the products of the variables are constant? You guys remember that one? Anybody remember? It's an inverse proportion. Remember that? That was from our reading guide. I think the thing I don't know if you guys are stumbling on this or not, but reading the textbook really does help you prepare for the test, right? A lot of times teachers will come in and just teach you stuff, but if you just take the time to read it, you can learn it. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Question number 4, it says, what happens to the number in a measurement that is converted from kilometers to meters? It gets larger, right? You basically multiply by 100 or 1,000. Let me give you an example of that. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Okay, that's what they're talking about. The next one says, describe a main idea in physical science that deals with space and time. I got a really short answer. The universe. The universe is massive and it's been around forever. Okay? Now we're just going to skip the essay part, so just put a great big old X on the essay part.
We gonna skip the essay part of the road test too?
Yes.